Everybody. Welcome to Robbie Rants Live. Robbie Rants Live is the show where we're going to talk about the upcoming comic books of this week and other comic book news, pop culture news, movie news, things like that. We are the Pop Culture Philosophers. It's a pop culture channel. We talk a lot about comic books, movies, TV, and more. I am Robbie Billups, and I host the weekly comic book review here on the channel. And so we're going to be talking about the upcoming comic books. We're doing it on a Monday this evening. My girlfriend, love of my life, she is, had a birthday yesterday. So we had a wonderful day and evening together. And so we're doing the live stream here on a Monday. We're going to talk about the upcoming comic books on Wednesday. So first of all, when you get in, let me know you're here so I can say what's up. What's up, Stephanie? Been a while. How you doing? I got to look at the list earlier today when I was working, and some pretty exciting comic books coming out this week. We had a good comic book day last week. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm rarely disappointed in a new comic book day. There's usually at least 1, 2, or 3 really solid things, and some pretty decent things, and some okay things. But for the most part, I enjoy most new comic book days. What about you guys? What's up, Juan? How you doing? What's up, Santo? What's up, Comics Misexplained? Yeah, well, having a baby will do that. Definitely. Congratulations. What's up, buddy? What's up, Double S? Hey, man, would you like an ice cream, 3 flavors? Is that a reference to Ice Cream Man number 6? What's up, Christopher? How you doing? What's up, Alexander? Yeah, Punisher's going to be really, really good this week. I hope so. I'm loving what Matthew Rosenberg's doing on that title right now. That cover, by the way, by Smallwood is fire. It's so good. So good. Oh, Juan's got some right off the bat. It's got some recommendations for top 5. That's why I got my trusty notepad right here. Top 5 black and white comics. That's pretty good. Black and white comics and black and white movies. That'd be a good one. Number 1 black and white comic book off the dome. Man, I don't know. I really, okay, there's a few that stick out. First of all, there's a Scott Morse book called Soul Wind. That's really, really good. That's that one right there. That's a really, really good comic book. I love Scott Morse. I don't know what happened to this cat. He did a ton of comics in the early 2000s, and I haven't really heard or seen from him since. It's crazy. Akira is a really good, even though there is technically a colored version. I read it in black and white. And those Kevin Smith Clerks comics are really, really good. Those first 2 especially. Clerks and then the Holiday Special. Those are great ones. But yeah, I'll definitely have to consider that. What else we got here? Top 5 single issues. I thought about that. I will probably definitely do that. That was something that my buddy Nate recommended. Top 5 writers that draw writer artists. Yeah, absolutely. Number 1 is Jack Kirby. Number 2 is Mike Mignola. So some spoilers there. Worst, best comic adaptations, top 5 movies that rip off comic plots, characters. Number 1 is The Matrix, ripped off The Invisibles, but rip off is a strong word as far as that goes. More like just kept up thematically. You're welcome, Stephanie. Yeah, we got a new Batman story starting soon, Santo. Oh, you're talking about the Kelly Jones one coming out this week? Yeah, that's exciting. What's up, Mickey? Mikey? What's up, Mickey? How you doing? Sorry, I read your name wrong. Top 5 mythology-based comics. That's pretty cool. How about top 5 gods of mythology? Number 1, Hermes. Come on, man. I'll tell you what. We were actually planning on doing a series of Movie Mondays about the X-Men movies. We're waiting to time it for X-Men Phoenix. So we're waiting to get official word about if and when they're going to release that movie. I have heard that they are going to release Dark Phoenix, X-Men Dark Phoenix, the new X-Men movie that Fox did. Of course, now the Disney Fox merger thing there, Disney bought up some of the Fox properties, and so there's all that was up in the air, and I have heard rumors that they are going to release it. Of course, those are just rumors that you hear on the internet. But I'm sure they're going to release it. So we're definitely going to be doing the X-Men movies to lead up into that, kind of like we did when we started Movie Monday and we did the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We did it so that we led perfectly up to, except for they released it a week early, but we would have led perfectly up to Infinity War. We're going to do that with X-Men. That's the plan for that one. But we're going to do X-Men 1, 2, Last Stand. I am not looking forward to rewatching that one, guys. And then we'll be doing like First Class and Days of Future Past, which I think is awesome, and Apocalypse, which is okay. We will not do the Wolverine movies, though, or any of the other X-related things. But yes, we are going to do it. Yes, Sansa Stark is Jean Grey. I don't know. This one's set in the 90s. So it's going to be cool to kind of like at least complete that whole 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And then when you rewatch the original Singer movies and you're in the 2000s. So I think that's kind of a cool aspect. Let's look at some upcoming Image comics. Also, as usual, I got some action figures right here that I'm willing to show and tell later on. So we got Aphrodite 5, number 2. I typically kind of don't care about Top Cow books, and I got to rethink that because Matt Hawkins has been doing some decent stuff over there, and Brian Hill's been doing some good stuff over there. Aphrodite 5 is one of those books. I was very impressed with issue number 1. I'm really impressed with this writer right now. I believe his final issue of Detective Comics is also out this week. Really good cat, it seems, because he's a great guy on Twitter, and he's got a YouTube channel. He's got a couple videos up right now. I've only watched the first one, but I really, really like Brian Hill. So there's a new one from Image called Cold Spots. I got to look closely to see what this is. This is the Cullen Bunn one. Yes, Cullen Bunn, Mark Torres, psychological terror, the undead, and a supernaturally bitter cold come together in the spine-tingling new series. Okay. Cold Spots number 1 is out from Image Comics this week. I'll definitely be checking that out on the weekly comic book review tomorrow night. Late tomorrow night. Early Wednesday morning. Days of Hate number 7. So the return of Days of Hate. I think I'm trade waiting that one right now. Die, 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 that surprise book that Robert Kirkman and Chris Burnham released last month. Number 2 comes out this week. Gasolina number 11. Hit Girl number 7, the Jeff Lemire stuff. Still not liking that so much. Speaking of Brian Hill, Postal. One of those books I hear really good things about and haven't read it for myself. Volume 7 comes out. They're on volume 7. It's got some longevity right there. It's got some story. Redneck number 14, the final issue of Royal City comes out this week. Issue number 14. Love Royal City. If you missed Saga number 54, the last issue before the year-long hiatus, second printing's out this week. Shanghai Red number 3. I think I'm skipping that one, guys. Didn't really like it. Didn't really like it after 2 issues. We're going to get to some Dark Horse books. Evan Dorkin fans and Beast of Burden fans. A new number 1, Wise Dogs and Eldritch Men. That comes out this week. 3, Black Hammer, Age of Doom. Number 4 is out this week. Very exciting. Buffy fans, The Reckoning, which is the very shortened season 12 from Dark Horse Comics. Number 3 of that comes out this week. I haven't read them yet. I still haven't read all of Buffy season 10. So I got to get caught up. All right, that's what we got there. IDW, they're doing, it looks like they're reprinting the Mike Mignola Topps Dracula series that was based on the Francis Ford Coppola movie. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure I have those original issues still polybagged with the cards. How exciting is that? A new Sonic trade paperback, so volume 1 of that stuff. A new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 85. So, and also Wasted Space number 4 is out this week from Vault Comics. You guys know I'm a huge Vault Comics fan, and we are doing a top 5 Vault Comics very, very soon. But it'll be top 5 Vault Comics of the now because they have a lot of work still to come. But Wasted Space just got upgraded to an ongoing series, at least 20 issues, a 20-issue commitment. That's very, very exciting. So let me look at a couple of y'all's comments here. You guys doing good on a Monday night? We typically do these on Sunday, but we're doing it on Monday, and it's going to be kind of interesting to see how it turns out. Yeah, we talked about Batman 53. That was a really good book. I really, really like that. That's the newest one from this week, right? That was really good. In the weekly comic book review, I said, like, it's crazy because the whole issue is just Bruce Wayne talking at you. But it works really, really well. It's really good. Yeah, the Outsiders arc and Karma, all that stuff from the text has been great. Yeah, Cold Spot sounds interesting. Definitely want to check it. Yeah, the end of Royal City. It sucks. It sucks. Yeah, I wish that Brian Hill was going to be more on Detective Comics. I wish he was going to do more of Detective Comics because his run's been really, really good. Yeah, see, I haven't read Postal. I've been very curious about checking it out. Yeah, Waste of Space is awesome. Heck yeah, guys. Heck yeah. All right, we got some DC and some Marvel comics coming out this week. We're going to get into those. Let's start with DC. We already talked about Detective Comics coming out. We got a new issue of Action Comics. It's Action Comics 1002. That's Brian Michael Bendis, Patrick Gleason doing their thing. I really liked Action Comics #1. I'm liking what Bendis is doing on Superman. I really, really am. Batman Beyond #23, Batman Kings of Fear. That's a new miniseries that's going to have artwork by Kelly Jones. So old school 90s Batman fans will be excited for that one. Detective Comics 987, which is the end of Brian Hill's tenure on the title, but I am expecting an Outsiders announcement from him very, very soon. Just expecting it. Flash #53, Josh Williamson's been doing good stuff there. Justice League Dark #2. I love James Tynion's Justice League Dark #1. I'm really pumped for issue #2. That was really cool. Silencer #8, one of the few New Age of Heroes books that I still enjoy and read. Teen Titans #21, that was interesting. Terrifics #7, one of the other New Age of Heroes books that I'm really into. And Tom Strong, very prominent on the cover. We've been waiting for that one. Wonder Woman #53. You know, I've been hearing really good things about these Steve Orlando fill-in issues at Wonder Woman. From this dude I follow on Twitter, Batman's Bookcase. If you never checked it out, you definitely should. But I might have to check those ones out. Yeah, Terrifics #7 is going to be awesome. I'm excited. That book has gotten better and better and better. I keep hearing about this Upside Down Man thing. What is this? What is this Upside Down Man thing? I don't even know what this is. I haven't heard anything about it. I've had people ask me about it, but I have no idea what this Upside Down Man thing is supposed to be. Yeah, Silencer's good stuff. Yeah, we're about to start talking about the Punisher book when we look at the Marvel books. Greg Smallwood's only doing the covers of Punisher. What is it? His name's like Zyman Kudronsky or something like that. I think he's the penciler, and it got delayed a little bit because they changed pencilers. Oh, Justice League Dark is the Upside Down Man. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I haven't heard anything about that except for just people asking me, when does the Upside Down Man first appear? And I'm like, I don't even know what we're talking about. What's up, James? How you doing? We were just talking about the upcoming new comic books of this week. We went over Dark Horse. We went over Image. Some cool titles, it seems. Wasted Space #4 from Vault Comics is coming out. We just went over the DC books. Brian Hill's last issue of Detective Comics is something that we're really, really looking forward to. Terrifics #7 as well, and Justice League Dark #2. Yeah, only the colors. But the dude that's doing the artwork, it's a really cool dark type style. I think he did some, I want to say he did some Spawn work, but don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure he did that Penguin book that they did. It was like a mini series during the New 52, and it was actually really, really good. It's kind of like an origin of the Penguin. That was really, really cool, and I think that's the same artist. I don't remember seeing him. I'm gonna have to reread #1. I'll probably reread Justice League Dark #1 before I like after the stream. I just read the new Luke Cage digital book, so I didn't really like that one. I was really disappointed. It was simple. It was all right. It's basically a story about someone realizes that Luke Cage gets kind of diagnosed, maybe not really diagnosed because it's a hard diagnosis, but it's a possibility that he's got that syndrome. I don't know what it's called right now, ST or D or something like that. I don't know, E or something like that. But it's the thing that football players get because of all the concussions and all the head injuries and stuff. And so that's a cool idea. That even though Luke Cage is like invulnerable and bulletproof, like his brain's not, So that's a cool idea, but it wasn't really executed so well. Like the script just didn't. The script was all right, but it was like the story had some really like moments in there where I had to be like, Luke Cage wouldn't do that. Like that's what I don't know. I really was expecting more out of that. The Jessica Jones digital first book by Kelly Thompson. I can't remember the artist's name, But that is fantastic. You should definitely check that out. Yeah, we got West Coast Avengers, speaking of Kelly Thompson, this week. We also have Mr. and Mrs. X number 2. What's up, comic guy? How you doing? Are you going to pass on West Coast Avengers? You know, not every comic book is for everybody. I am not really a fan of Gwenpool, so I'm kind of nervous about that. But I'm a big fan of Kate Bishop, when Kelly Thompson especially is writing her. So I'm really, really pumped for that. I just realized I have not plugged in the laptop. So let me do that real quick before we just get cut off. So movie or TV wise, right? What have I been watching on TV? I get this question sometimes. So recently I just finished on Netflix. I don't really keep up with a lot of television, to be honest with you. But I do have some Netflix obsessions, and I just finished season 2 of Santa Clarita Diet with Timothy Olyphant, Drew Barrymore. I love that series, and I thought season 2 was better than season 1. I thought that was amazing. I'm 3 episodes into Lost in Space. That's how far behind I am. I'm really enjoying that. I like the slow burn on it. I really, really do. What's up, Ross? How you doing, buddy? CTE, that's what it is. Luke Cage possibly has CTE, and that's a cool concept, but the execution just wasn't really there for me. I may keep up with it just to see the adventures of Luke Cage, but like, I don't know. It was a little weak especially compared to Jessica Jones. And you shouldn't always compare other comics to other comics, but, you know, whatever. You said you guys are talking about Shazam number 1. I see up there that DC solicitations for November, I believe, just got fully released, and that's coming out. So that's exciting for Shazam fans. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Droopy, I'm a huge Rosenberg fan, too. Well, he's got a new book out this week. Let's look at the Marvel Comics real quick. Amazing Spider-Man number 4. Hey, Hera. Amazing Spider-Man number 4 is out this week. That book's been really, really good. It's been pleasing a lot of fans. Avengers number 6 is out. That book's been cool. I've been liking Avengers for sure, so that's cool. Black Panther number 3 finally comes out. It feels like that's been forever. Forever. If you've never read Hickman's Fantastic Four run, they're doing these complete collections. Volume 1 of that comes out this week. To me, the second best run on Fantastic Four ever. I did a top 5 Fantastic Four comic book runs. That video's up right now. You should check it out. Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery Magiport number 4 comes out. I'm not going to read this book because I have not been liking these Hunt for Wolverine books. They feel pretty much worthless as far as the actual Return of Wolverine goes. But this one is going to be bringing Psylocke back to her original Caucasian self. So be on the lookout for that, because that's happening. I'm sure you've heard about it. Infinity Wars number 2, but that's a second printing. Infinity Wars has been fun. Life of Captain Marvel number 2 is out. I really, really liked issue 1, and it was very surprising to me. So I'm excited for that. Mr. and Mrs. X number 2, Old Man Hawkeye number 8, Old Man Logan number 46, Near Death, but not quite near enough because they need 12 issues to kill him. Punisher number 1. I'm going to look this up to see who the artist was to make sure. Is it that Zyman guy? What is his name? Yeah, it's Zyman Kudronsky, I believe. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but yes, super cool. I liked what Rosenberg's been doing with Punisher in the War Machine armor. Now he's out of it. So now we can kind of get more to a typical gritty Punisher story. The gist of this series, though, at least the first arc or 2, will be him trying to take out Hydra agents. Because if you remember in Secret Empire, he went along with Hydra Cap, and he's going to try to like make up for that, it seems. So that's kind of cool. I think it's cool. So Punisher number 1 is out this week. Still Matthew Rosenberg, just a new number 1. A fresh start, if you will. Century number 3 is out this week. Jeff Lemire's been doing amazing work in comics, period, this year. Doing great work on that title, too. Darth Vader number 20 is out this week. Venom number 5. Donny Cates has been killing it on Venom, has he not? Absolutely. Wakanda Forever Avengers number 1. I haven't been reading those. Maybe I should. West Coast Avengers number 1, as we were talking about. Kelly Thompson bringing back Kate Bishop as Hawkeye, Clint Barton as well, America, Chavez, and Gwenpool. I'm nervous about Gwenpool, but I trust Kelly. She got me to be kind of more of a fan of Gambit and Rogue, so that's kind of cool to me. That's what we got coming out from Marvel this week. Some good comic books, man. I'm looking forward to checking them out. Yeah, Venom's going to be so good. I mean, I keep using this word and I feel silly, but it's game changing. It's game changing. If you're a Venom fan, I've been a Venom fan since Venom, I mean, like Venom Lethal Protector #1 was like one of my favorite comic books growing up. Amazing Spider-Man 375. I love Mark Bagley's Venom. Love that whole stuff. I'm a big Venom guy. I've been for a long time. So what Cates is doing is different and it's unique, but it's also like it's the best Venom comic book ever. It seriously is. Yeah, Darth Vader's been really, really good. Well, thank you, Droopy. I try to get him up as quickly as I can. It doesn't always work out that way, but thank you. I thought Volition #1 was pretty decent. I thought it was, you get a lot of these AI robot space sci-fi type stories, and this one was just a kind of a little bit different because it kind of took the idea a little bit further, and I thought that was cool. What's up, Alicia? How you doing? Happy belated birthday. Bagley can't draw feet. I've never really looked too closely. I like the way he draws Spidey's feet, but you don't have to draw toes and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to look at that. I have to look closer and see about Bagley's feet. But if he doesn't draw feet, feet's rough, man. Seriously. I'm not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. But I used to doodle and things like that. Feet are hard. Feet are tough. My favorite fresh start #1 so far would be Venom. Venom #1, I think, is very, very solid. I think it's the best Marvel comic so far of 2018. But other books are like really, really good too. I'm loving Avengers. I'm loving Amazing Spider-Man. What else? I'm sure there's others. Just can't think of it. Let me tell you something about Donny Cates's Death of the Inhumans. It is pretty good. It's a quick, shocking type thing. It just bothers me on a personal level because I really love those characters, and I hate what he's doing, but I hate even more that I enjoy it. It's silly. Yeah, feet are hard. Feet are hard to draw. Yeah, Rob Liefeld covers feet. Everybody, all the biggest artists, they cover all that stuff up. They all take little shortcuts and tricks. They only have so much to hit these deadlines, even on covers and things like that. I'm not going to tell Ashley what to do, but, if Chris wants to watch YouTube, let him watch YouTube. What's up, Chris? Oh, I just answered you. I looked up. Anyway, yeah, some good comic books out this week. Let's look at a toy. I just got this one this week. That's Spy Wolverine. You guys remember that one? Any 90s Toy Biz fans like me? I love these toys. This was an interesting figure. It was cool because this little mask thing like slides over and opens up. He's got all these blades that kind of like fit on his costume. He's got great claws. I don't know if you can really see him so well right there, but a lot of Wolverine figures, all their claws are together, right? But this one, like the middle one, was a little bit longer for some reason. They were super long claws, but I don't know why, but I really like that. I remember really, really liking that. I also got this Deadpool figure. I am not the hugest Deadpool fan, but I'll be honest with you guys, I love this action figure. I had this when it originally came out because Deadpool was just such a different character, and I just got this whole X-Force and X-Men line. But that's actually a really sharp figure, and I'm very glad I got it. Even though I'm not really the biggest Deadpool fan. Yeah, I draw feet kind of like that. Just like that. Feet are rough. You can do what Rob Liefeld does, and you just draw a rock in front of it, see? But what a lot of people used to do is they would draw the figure leaping, right? So then you have your